All right, so today's video, we got a different type of Zenyatta build. Player here says a build that leans into using Transcendence whenever and wherever you need/want, whether it's to keep your teammates alive or run into the enemy and make them all discorded and easier for your team to kill. Shorter bursts of Transcendence are key to maintaining constant Transcendence uptime with very small windows of vulnerability. But it's pretty easy to start snowballing with the ult by letting your team get a quick second wind where it's needed. Now, I'm gonna guess this means that you're doing the one where you can like stop your ultimate. I think it's an power, which would make sense later on, but we'll see how it goes. You start off with Discord Fever. When Discord Orb is applied to a target, they take 50 damage over 5 seconds. I never knew it worked that way. Yeah, because usually you see the Zenyatta kick build, so I'm curious to see how it plays this way, right? It'll be a little bit different or interesting than what we normally see. Here we go. So when you Discord Orb somebody, it just does damage. That's cool. Sick Quilver, thanks for the 36 months of the Prime, so thank you. That's kind of a... I always see the Discord kills on the kill feed. I didn't know it worked that. Couldn't you do like a fun ability power scale with that? I think. Oh, there's also a part of a build with Zenyatta where you could like Zen ult and then Discord Orb all of them. So wouldn't that also do a ton of damage? Okay, now I'm curious. Does it leave the Discord Orb on everybody? So if you went into them, discorded them all, got away, then would your ult build up again quickly? So that way is that why the build works that way? So basically, because you Discord Orb them with the ultimate, it also allows... I want to see. We'll see when we get there, but I have an idea. I just have a vision in mind. I need to see if it works that way. We'll see. Because if it scales that way and you can Discord Orb them and then get out, stop your ultimate. I mean, if you do it right, you might have like 75 to 70% ultimate because they just changed the item, I think just as of recently, or the power to 75%. Like, you could probably do that, but I'm curious to see. Obviously not the best round. Again, round ones in Stadium Spectating are just like, you're not scaled, you're not going to be as powerful, so it's just a little bit harder to kind of see where it's going to go. You got Nano Cola for ability power, then you bought a bunch of green items, ability lifesteal, weapon lifesteal, all this. Okay, so you just filled it with green items, but okay, so you went with Nano Cola to start. And putting your Discord Orb on people. Kind of goes hand in hand with like the cooldown being the way it is too. And yeah, I think you said it perfectly too. If you get ability power with this build, you also heal for more, technically, right? Again, I think your position was a little bit off there, but I'm not gonna overcom on that one. But like, yeah, so like it definitely can scale differently. It's a lot different than the kick build too. But I think it'll be interesting to see where that goes with the kick build being as is, right? Always try to get a Discord on somebody. I wonder if it's better than Discord like a squishy or something too. I mean, obviously Discord Orb's good, but like if it does what it does with the damage, that could be really effective against, yeah, like a Freya there. Like you force the Freya out, you know, you force cooldowns out with that. It's definitely good. I wonder if it can be used better though. I don't know. Also, a healing orb would be nice here on one of your teammates. Huge ult by your diva. Just keep a healing orb up at all times, I feel like. I think you should just have it on somebody. Just to have it on somebody. There you go. It's on Moira. Let's just keep it up. No reason not to. Yep. There's your orb. You don't even need to move down there just yet. Nice damage to the cast. Their diva's 1. Yeah, you're fine. Position. This is good position, by the way. Nice job. You can ult this if you need to. Okay, so I want to pause here. This is advice for both regular like Stadium and for like just in things in general. You have a Zenyatta ultimate. Why are you just like not looking to see what your teammate's HP's at like so you just tunnel visioned. You're like, okay, I'm gonna shoot a bunch of damage here. Like, why not turn around and like look at the Zenyatta, like look at your teammates so you can pop your ult? It feels like you end up having like a rough Zenyatta ultimate here because you didn't scan the map and then just got yeah, you let 2 of your teammates die. And I think that could have been solved by just either popping your ultimate right when the Moira went as like a 1-for-1. Or by just like looking to the right for a second and then just saving your teammate. I think that would have been a little bit better. So, we'll see though. Oh, there's a Freya ultimate. You're not there, but that's nothing you can do about that. You got enough picks early though, so where your team should be fine. Playing your angles, backing away. Playing too far up. Yeah. I think you might just take this team fight, though, which is nice. This is a build that scales, and sometimes you'll hear people meme about like something scales. This build scales. There's just no way it would be strong super early, but I could see it getting way better as you go. So you grabbed Mind Shaper, so 15% ability power and start an ult charge. You grabbed the Junker one, 25% ult charge. So you're getting ult charge. Then you got Soul Control, which is you can ultimately be canceled to 75%. Okay, this is what I expected. So you went with basically a really good start and ult charge, and then you can kind of use that later on. So yeah, you have 40% ult charge to start the round. Like, that's good. Now, obviously, that's for the beginning, but if you're going to be using your ultimate in the way that I think you are, then it might be a good concept. We'll see. I would imagine the 50 damage one will scale with ability power, yes. With Discord Fever. If it didn't, it would just be... Actually, it must, because if that was only like that the whole game, it would suck. I think. Because you would never, like... There'd be too much HP on the board. So, yeah, definitely should scale. Yep, keep your orb up on people. On D.Va, which is fine. Now you can pop your ultimate for a second if you need to. Keep your teammate alive, yep. And you drop it, yes, there it is. Yep. Your D.Va's doing that thing where, like, your D.Va's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let my HP ever get to a reasonable amount. I'm gonna stand here and take as much damage as possible. Good luck. This build definitely scales better, though, I feel like. Okay, not bad. There you go. Okay. I mean, your team did well there. Someone's to your left, you know that. There's the Cassidy. There's the Cassidy. Those mortar orbs are, like, lit up. Man, your team is really aggressive, I noticed. Your Mei has decided that the best possible course of action is to run to their spawn doors while everybody else in your team is falling over. You do have your ult. This could work. This could go in your favor. Pop your ult. Yep, wait till the dash is low. All right, there we go. I think my take is if you're running the Zenyatta build, I think it's a really good idea to be a lot more proactive with your ultimate, because even if you heck up your ultimate, like, as long as you hit your button at the right time, you're probably going to be in a good spot. Like, you're not going to have to worry too much about that stuff, is what I'm getting at. So going into this round, you kept the start and L charge. Satya's solution, sorry if I said that wrong, 10% ability power, 10% movement speed, while Transcendence is active, radius is increased by 1 meter every 1 second. Okay, I guess that's fine. So yeah, you kind of just added a little bit more like movement speed, a little bit more ability power. So you'll get a little bit stronger this first round. I don't think it'll be an issue there at least. All right. Mashed potato, thank you for the prime. So thank you, Bisha, thank you. I mean, L-Charge is looking good now. I feel like you can be more effective with your Discords, too. I think sometimes you're just, like, spamming your Discord, which, like, or putting them on people who can, like, line of sight it easily. I think you'll benefit greatly from looking for the right Discord targets, too. Because remember, once it's off them, there's, like, what, a 6-second cooldown, 7-second cooldown? You can pop Zenyatta if you want to just survive the D.Va. I think that's okay, because you're going to get your ult back quickly before the next team fight. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you decided to do it there, I don't think that'd be okay. Wow, this is intense. This is my type of gameplay right here. I have 1,400 hours of objective time, so I respect this. Don't be afraid to use your ult, especially with your build. Yeah, good job. I mean, I like the survivability tool. It's almost like a Suzu for you. Don't be afraid to use your kick more there too. I even forget to do that, even when I don't go in a Zen kick build, so I get it. I like the idea of this build. Like, for what it does, like, it's cool. Like, you basically become unkillable after a certain point. Which makes me think, do you go tankiness in this comp? Ability power and tankiness? Is that where you really build into? Because if you become tankier and tankier, they're not even going to go for you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not going to go for you. You're going to be impossible to kill there, so. I'll be real with you, I didn't even know that high noon was still going, so don't feel bad about that one. I'm ready. Your Mei is taking like the perfect angles to be out of line of sight of your heals. Yeah, but I definitely like the idea of being able to use your ult like as like a almost like a burst ult. Yes, so like a burst heal into like getting out of it. Like you could pop your ult here and then just kind of reposition. Yeah. They're not going to go for you because like most players aren't going to be used to that either because it's like that. You're just used to Zenyatta not be able to do that, so I get it. And then you can pop ult again if you need to. Like, yes, there you go. I'm glad you counter-ulted this time and are okay with counter-ulting it. Good job. And you still saved a good amount of ult charge, right? Like, that's good. Saving 40% ult charge, that was a very effective ultimate for what it was. So I think that was pretty good. How does stadium matchmaking work? Hidden MMRs from other game modes, too, so it can be a little bit scuffed sometimes. But they have increased the range recently, also. Yeah, I'm saying, like, you're already at 85% ulting, and you're gonna win the team fight here. So, like, now, what I'm curious on is where does it go into round 5? This is where you probably scale, like, heavily into, like, what they're doing. Like, you should scale very well. Circle of Strife. While using Transcendence, apply Discord Orb. This is what I want to see now. This is what I was curious about at the beginning of the video. Circle of Strife. Then you grabbed BioLight. When you spend ultimate charge, you get nearby. Oh, you grant nearby allies overhealth. I like that. That's really good. And then you got Win and Attitude as your other item, so just ult charge. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Okay, let's see if this works the way that I was wondering how it works. When you apply Discord with your ultimate, does it immediately fall off of them? Or can you apply it, it stays on for like 5 seconds and then goes away? That's going to be like the telltale sign of how this plays out for me. Here we go. It is. I already plan on pausing it when he ults. Well, I'm not going to pause when he ults. I'm going to pause it when he's out of the ultimate. Not bad. Okay. Doesn't look like it, right? That was quick, but I don't see anybody being discorded right now. So, quick ultimate, though. Yeah, it went right off. That's what it looked like. So yeah, it doesn't work the way I was wondering if it like kept like the residual effect of the Discord Orb for like 5 seconds after you popped your ultimate. So you could apply Discord to everybody, get all the damage again, and then just go in again with your ultimate because you constantly get that ult charge when you go back there. Kind of like with some heroes would get ult charge after. Yeah, it went away. Yep. So that answers that question at least. Good diva ult. That answers that question. Yep. Yeah, so basically you just constantly use your ultimate. It will Discord Orb them. Don't be afraid in like some of the longer team fights to leave your ultimate up then, because that Discord Orb is going to go a long way to just completely win in the team fight. Can it apply Discord to somebody with the 7-second cooldown? Also a good question. Part of the track, but yes. Hide. Here it is. Diva's low. You can Discord the Baby Diva for some extra damage. Baby Diva's right there somehow. Good remake by your Diva. Apparently everybody lost track of the Baby Divas. Not bad. Okay, good job. Yeah, I like the idea that you essentially become unkillable as Zen here. I think maybe you might stop your ultimate too quick, but we'll see. Yeah, you're gonna go down there. That's fine. Your teammates can clutch this. Yep. Nice ult. Good job. Yeah, I like the idea of this build. I'll test it today and see how it feels. It doesn't feel like it's bad by any means, right? Like I don't think it's bad. Mondada's Mantra, 30% transcendence duration? If it has a longer duration, does that mean your ult percentage goes down even slower, so you have a longer ult during that? Or how does that work? I don't know. So after transcendence ends, gain over health equal to 100% of the heal, and it did. Oh, wow. You're going to be... That's the tanky one. This is the item, by the way, that is like, you can have like 2,000 HP as Zenyatta. That's the item. You have the crystal item, which you get your ability damage and heal and grants more ult charge. That's great, good to have. Items I'm okay with. The start and ultimate charge one, that could be up for discussion. It's good. I don't know if you necessarily need it anymore because I think you can scale really well, but at the same time, it's okay to have. That's just going to be a playstyle preference. Well, that's what I'm wondering, if like that item scales and makes it so it goes down a little bit slower, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. We'll see. For it. This isn't a kick build. This is a Discord orb build. Keeping orb on D.Va's fine. Keeping your Moira up is smart. Nice. I want to see. Sometimes it's okay to use it for a little bit, like an extra second. I think sometimes you get rid of the ultimate too quick. Here we go. All right, there we go. I'm ready. No, I know he's putting the Discord on, but the Discord goes away after. Like, we figured that part out. But what I'm saying is, technically it's not dropping off to 75% right away if you've watched it. And I'm looking at the ult chart specifically, so I would try to wait till it starts to at least go down on the percentage a little bit, right? Like, you start to see it go to like 72. Because now I wonder if extending it out has maximized the potential of it, so you get more time on it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. See how it hasn't gone down yet? See? That's what I'm saying. Doesn't it seem like there's just more uptime you could have there? That's not good. That's what it feels like to me when I see that. Like, there could be more uptime because of that item alone that extends transcendence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Figure out when the 75% starts to drop and then make that your timing. And then once you get that timing down, you'll get way more value out of your Zenyatta ultimates, which makes the build even stronger. Yep. That's what it feels like when I see that. Wait to see what you do here, what your plan is. Oh, you have plenty of time on that. Yeah, you could stay in that even longer. Yeah, this build's fun. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try this build out today. I'm gonna change a couple of items around. I might not get the start and ultimate charge. I might use that, add survivability to my build. Like a slight part of tankiness. I guess you could argue that your Zenyatta ultimate is the tankiness. So like that's the trade-off there, is maybe that's what it is. Nice. I think your team takes this. I mean, look at it. It hasn't even hit the that item is gonna make your Zen ult so good. But yeah, that was a fun build. Thank you for submitting that and giving us kind of a concept to run with here. Overall, that was fun to see. Definitely gives me a different vision of like some of the Zenyatta builds. That was fun. I'll try it out. Remember, try to find more timings on your ultimates. I think it could be a little bit better. But yeah, overall, it was cool to watch. Thanks for submitting that. And we'll give it a try. If you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't. Leave a comment. All that helps. Want to watch more videos? Box right here. Click it. It's a good time. Hope you all have an amazing day / night.